Hey guys, Samo here. Thanks for checking out the channel and its contents. And if you feel like it, please do subscribe. Thanks so much. Enjoy the video. Bye. Whoa.
Because I mean, my biggest influence and still is probably Led Zeppelin, and
Okay.
they've always been my favorite rock band. And what attracted me to them was not just the great playing and the great music, but I mean the songs, the compositions.
Yeah.
They were so ahead of their time.
Yeah. Yeah. Just I was
And
just teaching yesterday. Well, one student of mine, the ocean. Dun,
yeah,
dun, get it done.
it's such great
Oh man.
music, such
Yeah.
great music.
Yeah.
You know,
Beautiful.
and not only was Jimmy Page a big influence on me as a songwriter and as a great studio musician, but also as someone who added to the music by adding extra guitar parts and layering and doing all this kind of stuff, which many of us, I can think of all the guitar players who do that.
Sure.
I
Mhm.
think we sort of owe that to Jimmy Page because he was one of the first guys that did it. Maybe Les Paul was also a big innovator because he was layering guitars maybe before anyone else. But Jimmy
Yeah.
Page, I don't know for a fact that Jimmy Page was influenced by Les Paul, but for sure Les Paul was one of the first guys to do it.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Page is one of the first guys in the that era of rock bands to do it. But I actually found that Ritchie Blackmore was also layering
Yeah. Yeah.
quite a bit.
Definitely. Yeah.
You don't hear it as much because sometimes the keyboards cover it up. But I went on a website where you could download a lot of Ritchie Blackmore's guitar parts without the band,
Really? Oh wow.
and there's
Okay.
like 5 or 6 guitar tracks on every song. So he was doing stuff like when there was a bass line, or when the guitar was doubling the bass or playing some kind of figure, he would record a really mid-rangey guitar thing on the left, and then record a really scooped out, double of that part with lots of bass and treble on the right. And when you put those parts
Yeah.
together in stereo, it sounds huge, sounds massive. So, and a lot of people listen to the record and they think, well, that's just one track of guitar, but it's not. It's
Gotcha.
actually two. But because there's keyboards in there, it doesn't stick out quite as much as like on a Led Zeppelin record where there's no keyboards and you can hear it more clearly.
Yeah.
But Ritchie Blackmore was also layering on just about every single Deep Purple song.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And Jeff Beck did it. I mean, actually, also later, I think, or even
Jeff
earlier.
Beck also,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely,
he's one of those
especially
guys.
on
Yeah.
records like Blow by Blow
Oh,
and Fired, lots of guitar parts layered on top of each other.
those two are my favorites. Blow by Blow,
Cool
man. That's
stuff.
like, oh,
Oh yeah, that's such a great album. Really cool stuff.
yeah, yeah. Did you transcribe those guys, or like just like write down licks when you listen to?
I didn't really, but I totally was influenced by it. I mean, probably all those guys influenced me to some point. Jeff Beck and Ritchie Blackmore, Jimmy Page, um, Carlos Santana. I was listening to Abraxas and
Mm,
and uh,
mm.
and what is the Blue album with the Sunrise? That's a really good album. He plays a really good solo on Song of the Wind on that Caravanserai, I think.
Caravanser. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Great, some great guitar playing on that. Um, yeah, I mean, I just almost every guitar player from that era influenced me in some way.
mm.